In 400 BC, the prophet Ezra predicted, "For my son Yahusha shall be revealed with those that be with him, and they that remain shall rejoice within 400 years." Essentially, 0 BC, the era Messiah was born, and by his very name, in exactness. "After these years shall my son Messiah die, and all men that have life." The origin of John 3:16. "And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen which I showed you before. And then shall my Son be declared, whom you saw as a man ascending." Even the end times are defined long before the book of Revelation. The Son of Elohim being confessed in the world. After 7 days, the world will be raised up. Mass resurrection of those who are asleep. The judgment seat. Evil will disappear. The Lion of Yehudah will consume the final empire, consuming his enemies with fire from his mouth. The lost tribes return. Every eye shall see him, handing out crowns and giving palms. The road to salvation is a narrow gate. Few are saved. The Garden of Eden and the Tree of Life are opened in the end. He is not willing that any should perish. The signs of the end times and origin of Matthew 24 in part. These are just some of the many prophecies in the book of 2nd Esdras, long before the book of Revelation was conceived. 2nd Esdras, written before John's revelation. This is the interpretation of the dream which you saw, and whereby you only are here lightened. For you have forsaken your own way, and applied your diligence unto my law, and sought it. That's Yahuwah speaking to the prophet Ezra. 2nd Esdras is dated at least 1st century BC, as it is used to interpret Habakkuk and blessing of the prince of the congregation, who is Messiah. This includes a radiocarbon dating testing as well of one fragment from 120 BC. We cover this in the introduction. This book includes 1st Esdras as well, which is also dated to the 1st century BC, when one examines what is called in fraud the Proto-Esther fragments from the Dead Sea Scrolls, which do not remotely fit Esther, but are a match to 1st Esdras. We cover this in the introduction of this book, as well as on our YouTube videos on Esther in the original canon series. 2nd Esdras was quoted by Messiah according to the original authorized 1611 King James Version. Matthew 23, 37, and 38 is a direct quote from 2nd Esdras, which is anchored right there in the margin note as the origin of Messiah's words. For Esdras is 2nd Esdras, which we explain in the introduction. Yes, he quoted 2nd Esdras multiple times. When accurately dated, 2nd Esdras proves the origin of significant doctrine in the New Testament. We cover many such instances in the introduction. There is a reason why these two books remain in some Bible canons to this day. They test as inspired Scripture. Test them for yourself. We included 2nd Esdras, which includes 1st Esdras, in our Levite Bible collection because they tie to Qumran. We proved this out in the introduction while expanding on our Dead Sea Scroll research as well, including charts. Ezra the Prophet, which is Esdras in Greek and Latin, wrote 4 books which are titled differently, but don't allow that to confuse you. First Ezra is the Bible canon Ezra. Second is Nehemiah, which he also wrote. Third is called First Esdras, and fourth is called Second Esdras. The 1611 KJV, Authorized Official Original, certainly anchors Messiah's words to Second Esdras. We are able to confirm a better dating moving 1st and 2nd Esdras back from the guessed, and it is a guess, 70 to 218 AD, which derives from scholars who do not wish for this book to be seen as prophecy. Why? Well, imagine the dilemma for the Pharisees, as they must now produce their Messiah around 0 BC, as Ezra predicts his coming, and by the name of Yahusha. Oops, they don't have one. See, Ezra is a known prophet, and what he wrote was scripture, so they'd have a tough time explaining that one. In fact, they wouldn't be able to. There is only one Messiah, and they would do anything not to recognize him, including, lie and change the Bible, which they have tried. We have proven that many times. Ezra moves further into seeing the birth and the death of Yahusha, and so man can be saved, essentially the origin of John 3:16. Then he sees him ascend to heaven and his second coming in great detail long before John's revelation. These books tell us the prophet Ezra authored them, and they are incredibly accurate in prophecy and to Scripture when you vet them. Every believer should at least be reading these 2 books. When you see all the many hidden prophecies of this book, which we will cover in this series, it will blow your mind, especially the next few videos in which we are going to dive into the final Eagle Empire, a continuation in vision to Daniel's 4 beasts, Ezra tells us. This is astounding. As this part 1 serves as the introduction of these books, we are going to keep this video shorter, but great detail is coming. Look for answers in 2nd Esdras every week for the next 26 weeks, and we are about halfway through our 52-week series, Answers in Jubilees, which is already proven incredible in Bible interpretation. And we'll continue that weekly as well at the same time. So much revelation awaits as we see the restoration of Torah and prophecy, hidden prophecy that will blow your mind. Wow. We hope there have been some nuggets, even in this opening part 1, for everyone regarding answers in 2nd Esdras. It has now begun. Yah bless to everyone. Get your copy now, free in eBook. Again, this content is free. If you would like it in print, it is available on Amazon internationally and Shopee Philippines. Just go to esdras.org. Download the eBook, and the links are there for your area. The Book of Jubilees, the Torah calendar, named by the temple priests in Qumran as the source of the exact determination of how to keep Torah's calendar in the Damascus document. Yes, they called it Torah and used it as such. This book renders the very first map of the world, the most ancient geography in all of history. Jubilees, also known as the Book of Division, as Noah partitions the entire earth to his 3 sons, finds the Garden of Eden in the Philippines, pinpoints the seat of Gog of Magog's power, demonstrates continental divides originate with Noah, and much more. It is the second witness to Genesis and Torah and concurs. It tests as Torah, and we encourage you to review this full test for yourself in the beginning of this book. It was the priests who were exiled from the temple who lived in Qumran, known in Bible times as Bethabara, where Messiah was baptized and John the Baptist, of temple priestly caste, lived and operated. As these were his fellow Levite priests exiled from the temple, who continued to keep Scripture there, as well as operate a functioning compound modeled in part after the temple. This is the only historic library of precedents for the Old Testament canon in ancient history, yet explained away in willing ignorance, just as 2 Peter 3 warned. Based on the R.H. Charles translation from the Ethiopic, this book will enlighten, and its revelation will rock your world. As all 50 chapters appear in this book with curated and edited margin notes, in large print Bible format, easy to read. This 288-page quality paperback has a high-resolution section of maps that represent the world's oldest map by Noah. Read it and test it for yourself, and you will likely find, as we have, this book is inspired and even canon in history. Available free worldwide in eBook, or purchase a print copy today on Shopee Philippines or Amazon internationally. Just go to bookofjubilees.org, and the links are there for your area. We also offer bundle pricing with our other books in the Philippines. Our books are already expanding now, being read in 52 countries and more than half of the provinces in the Philippines. Join thousands who are finding this useful in their lives.